Hey folks, how you doing? Laducium here, wishing you a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving, and if you don't, well then, happy Thursday. We're going to jump on in, play some more Hearthstone. I'm continuing to play Ranked, and I guess I'll play some more Priest because I've been doing well with it. Rank 11. Most of it I got here with the Priest, except when I started getting non-stop matches against Warlocks, which really sucked. So, yeah, that happened. But, anyways, kind of playing on my own. I actually got to rank 10, and then I kind of went backwards a bit. But hey, it's not a Warlock. So let's see what happens. So we get to go second, which is always wonderful. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the Loot Hoarder as well. We'll keep the Dark Cultist and keep the Harvest Golem. So we have pretty good turn 3 cards, which we can do on turn 2 with the coin. Northshire Clerk is okay, but it dies so easily that I would rather save it rather than playing it on turn 1, because it's really easy for a Druid to pick it off with a Wrath card, and then I get no value from it. Of course, the Druid he could use Wrath. Instead, he's going to use Wild Growth. There's a possibility he didn't have Wrath, for all I know, but I don't want to take that chance. So instead, we're going to use the coin. We're going to drop our Golem right now. And that way we can follow up with a Dark Cultist, Defender of Argus, and have a very nice board kind of set up. I'm hoping that's how it works out. We'll see, of course. Things tend to not always work out the way that I would like them to work out, buts. Innervate. So he's going to go up to 6 mana. What the hell are you going to drop? Druid of the Claw. And go Taunt. Well, that stinks. Eventually we'll be able to use Faceless Manipulator. But for now, we'll drop our Golem. And work with this. Oh, good. That's actually a pretty good combo. It's fine. That's what you want to do? That's how you want to live? So that becomes a 2/4. Three, 5 now. And I'm gonna not hit it. Well, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. If I don't do anything, he's gonna attack with this, it'll die, and then he's gonna use his hero ability. If I do attack this, then he's gonna use his hero ability on the next turn. But this will be a 4/1 then. So I think it's worth it. Even though he's gonna be able to use his hero ability to get by that, I think it's worth it to have that be a 4/1. So I could get by the taunt. No, attack with the other one. Or attack me directly. There you go. That's the proper thing to do there. Let's go ahead and play ourselves a Sludge Belcher. I'll buy us a little bit of breathing room. And then we can think about playing maybe a Gorobashi Berserker, maybe something else. Alright, he's gonna silence it, son of a bitch. It's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna go a little bit low on life, but that's okay. So we're gonna kill this thing and drop one of these and one of those, and heal one of these and get a couple of cards and see what we get. We get Zombie Chow, which is not wonderful. Death Lord, which wouldn't be a bad card to play if I had the life. I don't. So let's drop this guy here and see what happens. Got some good card draw out of that. Lothab, which is fine. I don't have that many spells. Anything else really interesting, or are you just gonna attack me directly mostly? Alright, so we get a Haunted Creeper, we get another Sludge Belcher, which means a couple more cards, Light Warden, Undertaker, and I'm thinking we drop the Sludge Belcher. Let's kill this thing first. And then we'll hit that thing once. I might lose that Northshire Cleric, but I'm okay. I got a lot of cards. I'd rather take out some of his damage. And that is what we Faceless Manipulate. Yep. So I am going to lose that Northshire Cleric. And that's cool. Shit happens. So let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. And then let's do that. And we'll buff this guy up, our lady. We'll buff that lady up. And yeah, we'll work with this. He's going to Wild Growth for a card. Excess mana. Draws one card, and what is it? So he can get by this thing. I could have thrown Power Word Shield on it, so he'd have to throw everything at it. But now he can kill my 3/2, which is okay. Again, shit happens. And he gets another one of those, which is really annoying. Luckily, we have a way of dealing with it. So, here's how we're going to deal with it, methinks. First, Shadow Word Death. Because none of that. Then we throw our spiders out here. And then we do this and throw this guy out here. And then I could basically run everything into this to kill it, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait a turn. And we're gonna plan on doing something. Eventually I could play this Undertaker with these Death Rattles. Death Rattle, Death Rattle. I have 2 cards with Death Rattle. Oh, well, at least that gives me a card. I was gonna say don't heal it. It's a shitty thing to do. Alrighty, so let's start bringing out kind of the big guns. Do I want to heal myself? Kind of. But I think we'll do this, and we'll do this, and this is as good of opportunity as any Thought Steal. We get 2 silences, which is awesome, and let's go ahead and buff up one of these. That one. The silences are going to be useful, so as he throws out crap, I can just take care of it. Like that. That's not something I want to silence, but I do want to kill it. Because silencing it will give him a 4/8. Oh, come on! So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring this guy out. And boom. 5 damage. Whoop. 5 damage. Silence this. I want to kill this thing so he loses a good chunk of damage. Kill that off. And we still have Ragnaros to worry about, but now he's down to 13 from what he was at, so that's kind of good. That's fine for me because I got good use out of it. And of course he kills my 1/1, which is annoying now. The nice thing is there's a lot of fodder for Rag to target, so that's a good thing. We'll play this, play that, play, I'm better off playing probably this, just to get more creatures on the board actually. Heal myself, buff things up. I can just kill that off. So we're kind of fighting against the clock, but as long as I have my board full of critters, the chances of Wrath hitting me are slim. Of course, it's not helping that my opponent's getting more taunts by the minute. I'm gonna kill one of my 1/1s, probably the 1/1 there. It's fine. Stuff happens. That's not cool. So we're gonna definitely play Power Word Shield here. Who do I want to play it on? I guess this guy. And who do I want to survive the most? Sylvanas is cool. And I guess we heal ourselves. And then we do this. Cabal Shadow Priest, unfortunately, is not very useful right now. We will trade this. We'll trade this. We'll trade that. Hopefully it doesn't... Rag kills this thing and we get Ragnaros. So we'll see. I'm hoping he doesn't have more silences either. It's an interesting match. He decides to heal himself. Attacks me directly, and he's hoping that Ragnaros kills me. The reason he was debating, I'm sure, is because he knows that I'm probably going to do this. I'm going to heal myself and do that. Unfortunately, I might be dead if he has a swipe. Which it seems like he might. Nope. No swipe yet. He does have a big game hunter. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I am pretty much dead next turn unless... Well... I'd have to... Okay, this has a death rattle. If I play this... I have to heal myself, though. It doesn't help. So I have to do this. Basically, I have to do this. And I have to do that. To stay alive. I have one card left. So my opponent only has to do 2 damage to me. There it is. Well, that's a shame. That was a very close match. I like it. Went rather well. You got lucky there, especially getting things like Big Game Hunter and a lot of taunts. But I got pretty lucky too. So we'll chalk that up to a well played, and let's see who else we get. Hopefully, no Warlocks. Because I hate playing against Warlocks. What I hate about playing against Warlocks, really, and the reason I complain all the time, there we go, is the fact that it forces me to not play the decks that I want to play, but to have to build an anti-Warlock deck. It's like an arms race, basically. So instead of having fun and playing this kind of weird priest deck that has all this synergy and all this crap going on, I have to instead play either against a handlock deck or an aggro deck, but in either case, it's just like I have to abandon the fun deck that I had and play the not so fun deck. So yeah, not thrilled about it. My opponent is deciding Dead Soul with a capital L. If you just take the capital letters, it spells DSL. So at least I go second. That's very useful. Do I want to do anything though? Light Warden? Maybe. Unless I hide the Light Warden behind the Senjin Shieldmaster. But there's a good chance that that won't happen. This might be a handlock because he's kind of slow rolling. He didn't do anything turn 1. Yeah, it's a handlock. It's fine. Just means we have to beat him faster. So here's my thought. I'm actually going to get the Dark Cultist out there because it's going to do the most damage. Then we'll probably throw the Death Lord out, followed by other stuff. You know what? Spectral that guy, doing this. Only because I wanted the card. And let's start just trying to do damage. At least he can't kill this as easily. He can silence it. That'd be a little annoying. Okay. He didn't do anything. It's weird. Undertaker. That. I'm going to buff up that Undertaker. So he's probably going to drop a Twilight Drake, although I would have expected it last turn. So it's a 4 mana card. What are you going to drop for 5? Sludge Belcher. Alright. I can get by that, methinks. I think this is worth it. Plus this. Make sure that lives a long, healthy life. And then we're going to hit it with this. Hit it with this. Hit that with that. Hit him for 1. Everyone's still pretty good. Yes, yes, good. Alright. It's a shame. At least he doesn't get a death rattle. I'm just dropping Sylvanas. Fuck it. So he's really slow rolling, but that's fine as long as I can keep doing damage and as long as he doesn't get a taunt. But even if he does, that's why I have Sylvanas out there. So as long as Sylvanas doesn't get silenced, I might be able to grab whatever taunt he puts out, or if he turns this into a taunt. Lothab, that's cool. I don't have anything to play anything, and then he does Sun Fury Protector, of course. So here's my choice. What do I want to kill? I can heal this up. This and this into Lothab. No. Alright, let's hope this gets me Lotheb. Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay, fine. We're throwing this out there. We're healing this. Sure. Lotheb dies, we drop this, we hit him for 1. So, it's a lot of cards, but it's fine. As long as he doesn't have an AoE clear, he might be good. Of course, now he's gonna start throwing these guys down and putting taunt on them, making it extremely difficult for me to get by. The Light Warden might be able to do something, because I'll be able to buff that up to 5. Of course, the 0-mana Molten Giant, and another Sun Fury Protector, which is just frustrating. Zombie Chow is not going to help me. Let's see if this will. This sort of helps me, believe it or not. Boom. I can try to get past one of them, but I'm not going to be able to do a lot. So we'll just hold off. He's going to kill my Sun Fury Protector, though. Or my Light Warden with his Sun Fury Protector. I wish Sylvanas had gotten Lotheb. Would have made my life a lot easier. I hate that card. That is such a bullshit card. It's only 4 mana. That's just ridiculous for what it does. Alright, well. I'm not throwing down zombie shows because that's just going to make things worse. If I could get the Akanai Soul Priest, then the zombie chows become viable. But oh, good. As if things weren't problematic enough. Well, I mean, this is something. Shadow Word Death would be a wonderful thing right now, because I would kill the giant, and then I can do 6 damage. No. Damn you, Handlock. Even the zombie chows won't be able to kill him now. Yeah, I'm dead. Shadow Word Death. As nice as that could have been. This buys me a turn. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it afterwards, frankly. Yeah, it's such bullshit. The Handlock deck. Basically, I gotta beat the Handlock by turn like 6 or 7 before he gets a chance to steamroll me. Or I have to be built specifically to handle that sort of deck, which I don't want to be. And it seems like around the end of the month, all the Warlocks seem to be hovering around like rank 10, 11. I'm assuming that because that's about as far as those decks will go, but we'll take the Harvest Golem and we'll throw everything else back. So Zombie Chow's good. First card. Does some good damage. Powerful enough to take out the totems and stuff that my opponent might summon. And if he kills it and gets health, well, it doesn't really matter this early on. Zombie Chow for Zombie Chow. The nice thing is I can hit his Zombie Chow and then heal mine back up. So that's an advantage of the priest. And I didn't have a much better play. Healing totem. Bit annoying. But not a bit annoying enough. So out you go. And you die. So I'm guessing by the Zombie Chow this is a shaman that's running Undertaker as well. So what do I want to do? Well, I want to start by doing this. Seeing if I get a decent card. Light Warden's a decent card. We'll put Light Warden out there. We'll heal our Zombie Chow. And we'll hit this. And I probably should have hit it with that too, but that's fine. Screwed up a bit. Because he can silence my thing. Death Knight? Whatever it's called. Death Lord. Star Death Lord. Lord of the Death Stars. So he only has 2 mana. Echoing Ooze. Annoying as shit. But at least it's not buffed up, so it could be worse. That is amazing. That's a 7-2 now. Fun. Let's make things even better. We'll heal this up again, making that a 9-2. We'll do that and that. We'll throw this guy out there, because why the hell not? And then we'll hit our opponent for 9. So every time this heals his creatures, it buffs us up even more. I'm not against it. He's gonna kill it. Son of a bitch. Well, no time like the present to play me some Sylvanas. Eventually he's gonna kill my Zombie Chow, but before he does, we got some fun out of it. Hey, he didn't get card draw, so that's a plus. Yeah, I want to kill the Zombie Chow most likely. And you don't have to, but it would make sense. So what I'm thinking is we go ahead and get ourselves a second Sylvanas. And I just healed myself because I wasn't going to play the Northshire Clerk or the other thing just to have them die. So we've got Defender of Argus, which could be fun. Cabal Shadow Priest, which is good. 2 Sylvanasi. Sylvanasises. What are you planning? And whatever it is, stop. Calorian, DeLorean, Mandalorian, whatever your name is, don't do it. It's not worth it. You want me to win. It's my new patented hypnosis over the internet. Azure Drake, okay? So you're just going to take a card and probably summon a totem? Nope, Earthshock, okay. Silences 1 Sylvanas and hits me directly. Wasn't that a little odd? Here's what's going to happen. 1, that. 2, this. 3, that. Give me a card. And then 4, let's do this, that. I'll take the Drake and just hit him. So it's good enough. I think a Drake is a good enough card to get. I have a 6/4 taunt right now, which will be a 6/6 if I get the chance to heal it, and potentially get more card draw. I don't know if he has more silences, but even if he does, I mean, go ahead. Whatever. I could have probably done this in a better way. He's got a Hex. Still, there goes a Hex. It's gonna hit me directly. That's cool. Alright, he just gives up. I had my Sledge Belcher to play, so it was gonna be pretty good. That was a fun game. And we actually won some stuff there. Priest of Warlock, destroy all minions. Let's see if we can do one more. Maybe get the daily challenge done. Or 2 daily challenges. Daily quests, technically. Just no more Warlocks. Let's make that deal, game. Good. Ewan the Druid. We get to go second. I'm loving this whole going second a bunch of times. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 potentially, or turn 3. Or I could throw this back. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's throw that back. See if we can get something better. That's kind of better. Light Worms can be really good if put behind a taunt wall. So, let's see what my opponent does, of course. Because I might turn 1 coin Power Word Shield. Doesn't do anything. So let's make sure that this lives. And second Light Warden. And I got Thought Steal back anyways. This just makes sure that he can't do Wrath and do 3 damage to it and kill it. So that he's going to use his hero ability and hit this or me. Yeah, I don't quite know what you're trying to do there. Okay, so he probably has a Wrath for the next turn. But luckily, I can play this. This will buff it up to 2/4, get it out of Wrath range, and we're good. And then next turn I could Light Warden and heal. He's just going to hit that, but that's fine. Or Northshire Cleric can heal. It gets me more cards, but this does more damage. So I'm going to go for damage now. I don't need cards as badly as I think I need or could use more damage, so we'll do that. And if he kills it, I mean, oh well. I'm hoping he doesn't. Hoping he realizes the importance of letting my Light Warden live. Ah, there it is. So I knew that Wrath was going to come out, and that saves my Northshire Cleric from having to take damage to his Wrath. I wish I had more cards with Death Rattle now, but whatever. There we go. Ask, and ye shall receive. So this is a good opportunity to play this other Undertaker, and then play this, buffing both of them up. Yeah, Undertaker. Good. Right card. Increase the stats. So, slowly... Aw. I was going to say I'm slowly developing quite a nice army here. We will go ahead and hit this. It'll live. We will put out our Northshire Cleric. We will put out the Light Warden. No. because then I can't do this. Buffing this up even more, healing it some more, getting me a card, which is Lothab, and then we can hit him. That Undertaker's really done quite well. Eventually it will get killed like right now, but hey, you know, took a lot of cards to get it dead, and we did a lot of damage with it. Fortunately, my opponent still has a lot of cards, so we need to fix that. But between the Northshire Cleric, the Loot Hoarder, and Thoughtsteal, I think we'll be able to get some stuff. He's going to kill the Loot Hoarder. Fair enough. It's one less innervate he gets to use for something. So, you know what? It's a good enough opportunity to play the Gurbash Berserker. Hit him for a little bit. Maybe we can get this to take damage, maybe we can't. But we'll see. So he's got Lothab, which ruins my wish to play Thoughtsteal on the next turn. It's going to be 5 more mana. And that's fine, because we'll play something else. Maybe our own Lothab. Is that the right thing to do? Cabal Shadow Priest is not as good. Sylvanas is kind of useless. I could play Sen'jin Shieldmaster. Here's what I could do. Run this in. Heal. Gets me a card. Power Word Shield. I can't play it because it's a spell and it's going to take too much. But now this is buffed up, and the taunt's going to trade for Lothab, and I can heal this on the next turn, assuming he doesn't have something like a swipe. But even if he does, then he has to swipe this, and yeah. Either way, I think he's going to have to lose the Lothab, and that's good for me. Yep. Force of Nature, okay. What are you going to kill? Not the Cleric. Okay, good. Yeah, he killed the Cleric. Oh well. Hey. What can you do? Let's play our own Lothab. And Thoughtsteal. We get Harrison Jones, which does us absolutely no good, and because our opponent won't have a weapon, and Savage Roar, which gives our characters +2 attack this turn, which could be useful if we have enough stuff on the board. We might even be able to kill him. Death Lord, not too useful. Let's go ahead and buff this up. Arcanai Soul Priest is okay. So we can kill this, heal this, play that. And you know what? I'll throw the Light Warden out there so that as I heal, that can at least start buffing up. And I have enough critters out here to do Savage Roar to really do some damage on the next turn, hopefully. So let's just see what my opponent decides. Swipe. I know a swipe's coming eventually. Pretty much every druid runs swipe. If I'm not mistaken, it's just too good of a card not to have in your deck. There it is. Do you have another swipe? Is that what it is? Nope, he's got a Chillwind Yeti. Alright, so here's my thought process. We heal something. This guy buffs that up. We do Savage Roar. Everyone does more damage. 5, 5, 4, 2, almost dead. We play Harrison Jones because it's a good card. And we wait until the next turn, and if we can just do 1 damage some other way, I can always Akanai Soul Priest and kill him. But whatever. I think we're pretty good. He's at 2 health. He might heal. Druids have that ability. But he might not. So, nope. He's gonna heal. Which only buffs my Light Warden up. Sylvanas. I know what that's like, having a Sylvanas. Alright, well. Just to show off. And that's game. Alright, so that was fun. And with that, I'm going to put a break in this video, folks. We completed some daily challenges here. Priest of Warlock victory. I don't think we got the other one, but we were close. With that, I'm going to put a break right here. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show your support. Leave a like if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. And as always, my name is Aducium, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.